Hello everyone. In my last video we have discussed about your trigonometry and some application of your trigonometry. Today in this video we'll be starting with a new chapter, that is your quadratic equation. Now before I start this quadratic equation, you are already familiar with this word quadratic. Quadratic we have already done. We did polynomials and here we have done our quadratic polynomial. So whenever I say quadratic, the word quadratic, okay, whenever I say the word quadratic, what you know about the degree? The degree of a quadratic polynomial is how much? Okay, quadratic polynomial when I see. What is the degree of your quadratic polynomial? Degree of the quadratic polynomial is 2. So let me give you one example this way. Example, suppose if I write down x square plus 3x plus 1. This is a polynomial. This is a polynomial. What is the degree of this polynomial? The highest power is 2. The highest power is 2. So this become your quadratic polynomial. Now how to make this one equation? How to convert your quadratic polynomial to the equation? So what you will be doing is that this one you put it equal to 0. Alright? So you put equal to 0. That polynomial you equate it to 0 or equate it to 1 or 2 like that. Okay? So that way you will be getting your quadratic equation. So let us come to the definition of this quadratic equation. The general definition of your quadratic equation. So you write it down. An equation of the form. An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where your a should not be equal to 0 and this a, b and c are real number, are your real number. Then the above equation, is called a quadratic equation. It is called what? It is called your quadratic equation. This is called your quadratic equation. So what you have to do here, just remember this form. This is your general form of your quadratic equation. And look at the degree. When you look at the degree must be equal to 2. Then only you can say it is your quadratic equation. And out here, one more thing I want to tell you is that what is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is how much? What is there before x square? A. So coefficient of x square is plus a. Similarly, what is the coefficient of b? Coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is plus b. And what is the constant term? Constant term is c. So let us do some example. In order to understand this equation more properly, let us take some example. Okay, so let me give you some example. Okay, let us take the first one. 2x square minus 3x plus 5. Now my question is that whether this equation, okay, equal to 0, whether this equation is a quadratic equation or not. My question is that whether this is your quadratic equation or not. So what you have to do, you look at the degree. You look at the degree. What is the highest degree? Highest degree is 2. So this is what? This is your quadratic equation. This become your quadratic equation. Let us take some more example. Suppose x square minus 1 equal to 0. Again, look here. X square minus 1 equal to 0. X is missing, okay? X is missing. So, what is the highest degree here? The highest degree is 2. Highest degree is 2. If you want to write down this in this format, if you are planning to write down this in this format, in the general format, then how you will be writing? It will be 1x square. 1x square plus 0 into x, then plus of minus 1 equal to 0. So as you can see, this equation can be written this way, okay, in this format. It can easily be written in this format. And what is the degree out here? Degree is 2. So what you can say about this? This is also your quadratic equation. This is also your quadratic equation. The main thing, the first, in this introduction class, you should be able to identify it, okay, whether it is a quadratic equation or not. I'll write down the equation. You just have to identify it, whether it is a quadratic equation or it is not a quadratic equation. Let us give you the third one. X plus 1 equal to 0. Now x plus 1 equal to 0. What is the highest power? Highest power is 1. That means the degree is 1. So when the degree is 1, it is not a quadratic equation. So this is not a quadratic equation. This is not a quadratic equation. Let me take the fourth one. 1 by x plus x equal to 0. 1 by x plus x equal to 0. Let us think about this, how to solve. See, directly I cannot say what is the highest power of x, because your x is there in the denominator. Somehow you have to convert this format to the general format. So which one is giving you the problem? Where is the problem here? Out here in 4. This x is creating problem, alright? This x is creating problem. So how to get rid of this x? In order to get rid of this particular x, what you will be doing is that you multiply by x throughout. So when you multiply by x, you will get 1 plus, okay, x into 1 by x. So x cancel, you got 1. Then x into x will become x squared. Equal to how much? X into 0 will become 0. So as you can see, I have converted this equation in this format. Now you don't have any x in the denominator. Now look at the degree of this equation. When you look at the degree of this equation, what is the degree? Degree is 2. So this becomes your quadratic equation. Alright? So I will conclude my video here. So out here, whatever we have done, you just go through and go through the definition, the proper definition of your quadratic equation, and you try to see the examples. Okay, so many examples are given in your textbook. You just try to see whether it is a quadratic equation or it is not a quadratic equation. If it is not a quadratic equation, why it is not a quadratic equation? You should be able to identify it. Okay, so I will conclude my video here and we'll meet in the next class.